Hello guys, here with some TrackMania news. Yesterday it was announced that Sky from Croatia is disqualified from the TrackMania Grand League and that there will be an open qualifier this upcoming Sunday to determine who would take his spot in the tournament for the last 5 steps. The official announcement from SoftTB is I officially announced the disqualifications of Sky from the TrackMania Grand League BETA season. This decision is the result of Sky not being able to drive under the best conditions, hence why we feel like giving the spot to someone else who can give a better show to spectators and spice up a little bit for the battle for top 8. The qualified player will start with 0 points on step 6. Sky is not banned from TrackMania Grand League and will be allowed to come back on the next season if he wants to. So if you have seen the rankings, you can see that Sky is number 16. He's last and hasn't really done too well in this event because if you have seen the matches and the steps, he's normally done finishing the map, or if he is finishing, he's number 16, number 15, or number 14. So really not battling it out for the top places and being in the back. That makes the admin staff disqualify him from this event, and because they feel like they can give it to someone else. I don't want to go too much into detail about if I think this is correct. I not spoken to Sky what he feels about it, but let's talk about the open qualifier, because then you can predict stuff, you can talk about potential outcomes, so let's do that. The only player who's not allowed together with Sky to not participate is Orel, simply due to what he did in the qualifications. There was some drama there, some fair play, some sportsmanship and such. I don't want to go into detail there because I don't really know the full story there. Massa is now allowed to play. If I posted on Twitter yesterday that he wasn't allowed to play, but now he is allowed to play. So let's see. People in the open qualifiers who I think can make it are Onyo, it's Massa, it's Tween, it's Scotty, and it's Wally. I will be surprised if any outside of these 5 players will make it, but I will be happy to be proven wrong. If I am to make a prediction about who is finishing first, I would say Onyo. I think he looked the best in the qualifications when he played for the German slot. And then a potential dark horse here is Wally. I not spoke to him either, so I'm not sure about how serious he takes it. But he has been playing ESWC back in the days. He has played Serrator Cup, and he has also a good Nadeo player, so he can handle different maps, and he can handle these weird maps, if you want to say that. But the case for the TrackMania Grand League, if you do a mistake, you are most likely out of the battle for the first place. That I think the guy who does the least mistakes in these 3 maps are going to be the winner. If you see in last step, the 2 last maps from step 5 will be played, and then a new map. And the case for the last map in step 5 was that pretty much everybody besides Spam made a mistake there, and therefore Spam won with a pretty significant margin. So I don't want to put my house that I don't even have on anything, but I feel like if there is a guy who can come into this event and make some sort of spectacle or spice it up, like SoftTB said, I think Onyo is the guy who can do that the best. But even though if Massa qualify or if Twin qualifies, you know that the level of these players are there, and just a matter of how much time they put into it, and they can battle it out for even the €100 for winning maps. Who do you think is going to take the open qualifier on Sunday? Who will qualify into the TrackMania Grand League? And if you pick a player, do you think that that player can even make an impact, or will he just be not good enough to even battle for the top spots in the Grand League? And also, if you have any thoughts about Sky being disqualified or Orel not allowed to play, let me know that, and I'm happy to see what you think about that. Bye bye.